Merry Christmas, Aries. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 18th through the 24th. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, for this reading, I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck, along with the Messages from Your Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, very interesting. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the King of Cups. Okay, so maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person is significant this week. I don't really feel like this is your energy. I mean, it could be Aries if you have water in your chart. The King of Cups is someone who wears his heart on his sleeve. He's an emotional being, but he's emotionally mature, so he's very much in control of those emotions. So on the surface, even if something's bothering him, on the surface he will play it very calm, cool, and collected. So I mean, that could be you for some of you, Aries, but I really feel like for some of you this is a water sign person that might be significant here this week. Or maybe your significant other, someone who has your heart. The overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So I actually see many of you coming through a little bit more grounded here. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is an earthy, grounded, practical energy. Some of you could be very focused on your finances, which, you know, it is the holiday season, and the holiday season can be quite expensive. So some of you are really maybe focused on your finances this week. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is a well-rounded woman. So she can be a businesswoman, but she can also be someone who very, very much takes care of the family, the home. She's very domestic. So some of you, you know, that could be your energy as well. Maybe you're fixing up a house, or maybe you're decorating the house. It is Christmas time. Maybe you're preparing for company to come over for Christmas. It could be something like that, but very grounded, practical in nature. Now, you have a very interesting spread here. So, you know, I could be reading for a couple of different groups of Aries or a select group of Aries. So if you can't resonate, please watch your other signs. But we have the Tower. We're starting out with the Tower. We have the Four of Cups here. And so the Tower energy, especially when I also have the Eight of Wands here, can represent something happening very suddenly. Now, for me, that does not automatically mean it's negative, so I want you to know that. The Tower brings in that very sudden energy, so it can be a surprise, it can be a shock, it can be a surprise, or it can be something happening very, very suddenly. Now, with the Four of Cups, for some of you, I feel like there's an opportunity or there's an offer that's coming your way, and maybe you weren't expecting it. So I think that this Tower energy, along with the Eight of Wands here, this is bringing in some news, some communication very suddenly for some of you. And it could be an offer of love, to be honest. With the Tower, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups here, there could be an opportunity, a blessing that's coming directly towards you, Aries, and maybe you weren't expecting it. Now, with the Four of Cups, this is where it can get tricky for some of you, because with the Four of Cups, if this is an offer of love, it could be coming from someone who isn't your usual type, someone that maybe you don't find yourself attracted to this person at first. It could be an offer, an opportunity that's coming to you, but you know, you might want to pass it up. It might be something that you're not interested in. If it's an offer of love, you know, someone that you normally wouldn't date, something like that. For some of you, I feel like that's how you're going to resonate with this. Now, with the Tower, for me, the Tower represents the sign of Scorpio. We do have this King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So for some Aries, it could be an opportunity or an offer or some sort of communication coming to you from a Scorpio individual. And with this Ace of Cups, it definitely could be an offer of love. Absolutely. If it's not an offer of love, with the Ace of Cups, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's something that you're going to either fall in love with or something that's going to make you incredibly happy. And so for some of you, I think that it's definitely romantic in nature, but you know, for a small number of you, it could also have something to do with the home. With the Queen of Pentacles is the overall energy. The Tower sometimes for me can represent a home, a building that's significant. And you know, oftentimes with the Ace of Cups, it's something you're going to fall in love with. And I have pulled this card many, many times when someone's moving, they're moving to a home that they're honestly going to love living at. You know, they're going to fall in love with this place, or it's just a huge blessing that's coming into their life. And so for some of you, I feel like this could be something connected to the home. There could even be a small number of Aries that, you know, maybe you're finding out that you're pregnant and it's just a complete shock here. Now, for maybe another group of Aries, or, you know, it could be the same group of Aries, maybe you have a lot going on. You know, this energy is quite interesting. We have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So the number 7 could be significant. Maybe you've been dealing with something for 7 weeks, 7 months. But, you know, the Seven of Wands is what I call that warrior spirit. This is someone who's, you know, willing to fight for what it is that they want. They're not about to quit. They're not about to back down. They know what it is that they want and they're going for it. And then we have the Seven of Swords here, which is quite interesting. This can be a risky energy. This can be a person who's acting independently. So there could be some Aries that, you know, maybe you're finding something out. There could be some news. There could be something coming to light this week, and this could be you maybe acting independently, or definitely coming through very, you know, strong-willed here, very strong-willed. And with the Seven of Swords, it's a risky energy here. So, you know, it's mirroring the Tower. So again, there could be something you're hearing. There could be some sort of news or communication that's coming to you, and this could be you maybe going for it, maybe keeping it to yourself. For me, it's a very kind of sly sort of energy as well, sneaky sort of energy, but that doesn't always mean it's in a negative way. For some of you, could be just be doing something and you could be acting alone and keeping it to yourself here, and it could be a bit of a risk. And because we have this mental energy here, you know, you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords. Some of you are maybe mentally exhausted, or you're fed up. You are completing a cycle, absolutely. With the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, something maybe has been weighing on your mind heavily, stressing you out, keeping you up at night. But all of this is coming to an end. With the Ten of Swords, the worst is now behind you. If you're an Aries that maybe has felt betrayed, with the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, this could be some sort of betrayal, some sort of deception that's coming to light. And if that's the case, Aries, if that's the case where, you know, it's a shock, you're finding out that maybe someone lied to you. And this is not going to be for all of you. It's a general reading. This is not going to be for all of you. This is going to be for a small percentage of you. But I still need to address it, because if that's how you're resonating with these energies, just know that if something's coming to light, it's a blessing in disguise. So if something is crumbling and something isn't working out, or someone is getting caught here, it's in your best interest here. And I feel like you're balanced, you're in a good place, and you're going to handle this very well, actually. And with the Tower and the Ace of Cups, with this combination, this could be truly a blessing in disguise. But that's only for you guys that, you know, you're relating to this in a more negative sense, where there was some sort of shakeup, or you did find out that someone lied to you. It's a cycle that's completing. The end is near. And if something is coming to light, it's in your best interest, and it's a blessing in disguise. You're going to walk away. And some of you could be walking away to something new, absolutely right away. And then for other Aries, you know, you might resonate with this. in the love sense, how I mentioned earlier, where there could be, you know, a love interest or someone who's interested in you, they're not your usual type, or this could even be a property matter. So, you know, lots going on here. You're all going to resonate with it differently. It's a very interesting reading, and, you know, to be honest, Aries, I think I've said that for almost all of the other signs, if not most of them. It's some interesting energy that, you know, we're all dealing with the week before Christmas. It's just some interesting energy that we're all dealing with this particular week. So again, a cycle is ending. If you were done wrong in some way, that's over with. That's over with. So let's pull you an additional guidance card, Aries. What else does Aries need to know? Please show me. All right, so I'm going to take both of those. Oh, actually. Okay, very interesting. And you know what? I want to look at this one as well. Okay, wow. All right, so we have Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So what can help some of you is maybe taking some you time, spend some time alone, meditate if you like to meditate, but also maybe going to a yoga class, exercising, taking care of yourself. That's, you know, that's needed this week. And then, you know, what's interesting, Aries, is we have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So I mentioned that for some of you, this is a home. This is a property matter. And I think that this is confirming that everything is going to go well. Everything's going to work out in your favor. Good news is on its way. If this has been stressing you out and you've been worried about a home, maybe, you know, taking some time to yourself, or just maybe even paying attention to your health, paying attention to yourself this week, could kind of distract you, help clear your mind. And then we also have Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. I mean, that's confirmation. Definitely, Aries. So that's beautiful. So in particular, for those of you that, you know, you have a property matter that's ongoing, or if there's something going on with your employment, everything is going to work out in your favor. Also, I think that for those of you that are leaving behind a difficult time, a difficult period in your life, you're going to be successful with doing that as well. What can help you get through it is just paying attention to yourself, taking better care of yourself, making sure you're getting enough sleep, exercising if you can. All right, Aries, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.